Hi, this is Tran Bowie for Roswell Magazine. So when you hear that Deep Roots and Cheeses and Mary are going to be involved in an event, you know it's going to be amazing. So come with me and join me as we give you a preview of our VIP party. As you walk over here, you can see Deep Roots, the wine market and tasting room. Here are the special hosts. So joining me now are Dana with Deep Roots and Mary with Cheeses and Mary. So Dana, I am going to start with you. This space is amazing. Obviously people like it. Everyone is here today. So tell me, what are you planning for us to sip on at this event?
Well, we're going to keep it sort of a secret, actually. We've got some surprises for you guys, but as you can see, we've got 24 wines that are open in these machines, and that's our plan for the night, is to give the guests a card, and they can sip whatever they want. Little cards up there that give them a little description of what the wines are, what they taste like, what the profiles are all about, and they can make their own choices.
Well, speaking of choices, I know a lot of people, when they're talking about wine, they're not sure how to pair certain wines with certain foods. So what would you say to them?
Well, there's not a lot of hard, fast rules. Some people say you want to pair like wines with like foods. So sweet wines, for instance, you want to pair them with sweet foods so that they complement each other. But sometimes you want to do kind of opposites, and Mary and I have found that a lot when we're doing the cheeses. We want a wine that might be the opposite of the cheese. Like if the cheese is creamy, we might want something that's really like sparkling and effervescent to kind of cut that creaminess. It's just personal preference when it comes right down to it.
And if you really don't know, there are a lot of great people here who can tell you which way to go. All right, so Mary, I have seen your creations. I don't know if we can come over here and take a look at her cheese plate. Your creations are always works of art, like almost too good to eat. So I know this has been picked over because it's super popular today. Tim's working on it right now. So tell me, presentation is very important, right?
I think presentation is everything. When we do classes about how to put together a board, I always focus on, choosing very colorful, fruits and vegetables and flowers, provided that they're edible and they're not going to hurt anybody. But it really just makes the cheese tray just pop. And I believe actually when something looks good, it almost always tastes better. And so that really is a focus of ours. We sort of view each tray that we do as a blank canvas and kind of create as we go. I really don't ever know what I'm doing until I start to put it together. And it's always based on whatever we have in hand. So it tends to be very seasonal. It depends on what I can find at the farmer's market, or so we just go with that flow.
Okay, so speaking of your artistry, what's on the menu at the VIP party?
Well, I'm sort of in Dana's camp. We like to keep that somewhat of a secret. However, we do have some really fun cheeses in right now. And we will probably include at least one or two of those. And when we do have a taleggio with some truffles, which will be a little different, and maybe we'll get together and we'll select a little wine pairing with that. But I definitely have some ideas in mind, but we can't give away all our secrets because then why come?
So you heard it here, lots of surprises at the VIP party here at Deep Roots. So if you'd like to get tickets, please check out myroswellmagazine.com.